All right. What influenced the song "Evening in Karachi"? So it's got a pretty unique origin. I was actually in Karachi when I wrote it. Karachi is a city in the south of Pakistan. It's where my family's from. We have a family home there, and we visited one time. And I was listening to the song "Money" by Pink Floyd. Pretty trippy song. It's in a 7/8 time signature, which is basically almost like a stutter step kind of sound. And so I was like, how do I create a riff over something like that? So I was just messing around, and I came up with that 7/8 riff, which is sort of the centerpiece of the song. Um, I was also listening to a lot of Sabbath at the time. So if you listen to that riff, it's basically a sped up 7/8 of Money, with this unique riff over it that comes from a lot of the same sort of stuff that Tony Iommi does. Um, Interesting enough, also later in the song, borrow from Black Sabbath as well in the key change. So there's a Black Sabbath song called Under the Sun, which also has a key change. And to make that transition, there's this like intricate drum transition that breaks up those two parts. So a lot of Sabbath in there. Like I said, the main riff was derived from Money. And then that gave me the basis to begin to like reverse engineer from that 7/8 riff. So was also playing a lot of Hendrix at the time, who of course uses those really like spacey bends. And there was a song Highway Child, which uses a lot of bends up and down the neck. And so that's essentially where I got the idea to incorporate an 8/8 part next to the 7/8 part, which uses a lot of those bends. So yeah, that was more of like what the second half was based around. The first half, honestly, was more organic. I think I was messing around with like some jazz chords at the time, and then came up with that really spacey portion, and then incorporated a little bit of the weird time signatures that you hear in the first half as well. So yeah, that's the origin of the song "Evening in Karachi."